matchup. Only a small media team. Yeah. Right now we've got John Byrne on camera. He's up in the bleachers. The Tower of Terror tonight. He'll be freezing up there because there's quite a strong breeze whipping down the ground to left to right toward the
southern end.
The southern. I knew you'd talk over the top because you know your ends. You're a man who knows his ends. Warrior footy to start this first half, heading to the left of screen.
And Greg, also another change on the bench tonight. No Jeff Olver as George
Katakis walked by. He's looking pretty happy with himself right now, looking a little bit confident. Got that strut in his step. Zara belts it long. First kick of the game. Straight out of play. It's the Warriors, of course, in the black and yellow. Oh, have a look at the vision on our monitor. That's all right. John Byrne way up there. He'll be his little claws will be frozen to the camera by the end of the night, as long as he keeps a good shot on us.
Yeah, little clip by Mohammed Rahimi that time on the back of Adrian Zara's leg.
Nearly 30 seconds away, and it is round 14 tonight, Friday Night Lights. I still haven't gotten over this flu. Long launch. Blue shirts have the numbers. Harry onto the awkward ball away. Trouble as Zara dances through, spears it outside. Lucas Derrick, the sheriff, dance steps to the line, hooks it back off the near post. Oh, yellow alert again for Pascoe Vale. This is a bold start. A bold start by the mighty Warriors.
Absolutely.
Zara, brilliant. Brings the ball to ground. Outside for Derrick. Swooping on it was Pascoe. And they'll manoeuvre it clear. No, they will not. Pressure continues. 3.5 away on this Friday night scoreless game. And Warriors bringing A-grade footy right now.
Absolutely. Definitely you can tell they switched on. Very unlike last week where it took them a while to get in.
Oh, stop living in the past, Jake. No, get a smile on your dial.
I'm saying I'm contrasting to last week, Greg.
They've ripped into it so far. Dangerous ball. I can't see a thing because our good friend, the fourth official, was standing in the way. J-Dub powers after it. Back to goal. Toe tap. Looper. Awkward. Stephen Pace makes it look less so. Cahill on the deck. Bad Noon rising. Pushes away from the challenge. Outside ball. How good was that? Oh, wow.
Oh, marvellous skills.
How wonderful was that? And what a moment as he comes back to full fitness and his second moment of magic. Let's have a look.
Oh, Greg, that was superb play. Harry Noon finding Sean Ellis. Another party trick. Hit the ball first time on the volley as it came down to him. And he's a bit disappointed. You can see him slapping the back of the net there.
It would have been a special one. I'm going to make an observation, John, and I'm just curious about you. So we're 14 rounds into 2019, and we haven't seen as many special goals this year, I reckon, as we saw last year. We're just waiting for a screamer like that, aren't we?
Well, we saw one a few weeks back, Jack Petrie from downtown.
That wasn't bad, but
that's few and far between, as you said, Greg. And,
Dumbalis was span, but it didn't really matter. Chris Theodoridis, sorry, John.
Yeah, I was just going to say, well read by Chris Theodoridis, but they've been a little bit sparse this year, and the Burgers have struggled in front of goals in recent weeks. Top goal scorer for the season still remains Harry Noon with 7 in total, but
away come Pascoe Vale, starting to warm to the task. Pick off by Les Dumbarle. Might end ugly. Number three to number 3. And then Zara, and he'll lose it. And now it's Tallarico, the skipper. Outside ball, left lane. Nowhere to go. They're getting the numbers to the footy, John. They're like the women last week.
Yeah, the work rate's certainly...
nearly.
They might get it here.
Oh, here we go. Harry gets the big pick. Harry Noon, square ball. Tommy, nail it. And second chance, nail it. Oh, my goodness.
Off the line.
He scored a hat-trick in the second half here last year, and he should have scored then. John.
Well, they got the lucky deflection, and I think it might have just been cleared. Poor clearance again as we... continue on. Well done by O'Brien.
I hope he's a ripper. Derrick. Lucas Derrick.
Great skill.
Spiralling to ground from the challenge. Obi wants to get it moving quickly.
There was a chance though, Greg. Let's have a look at that. As took a clearance and hit the post actually. Back off the woodwork, so apologies.
We'll not get much closer than that. So 15 away, no score. CB Smith, Friday night, Windsor Management. Luke Biles. Long one. Tommy Cahill was mauled.
Well, nothing.
Come on.
Nothing
really?
doing, said the referee, as they play it on.
Oh, look. Oh. Yeah, barking their heels. Danger. Whoa, is it in?
No, it's at the back.
Holy mo! I couldn't see a thing.
Oh, now Pacey might have done his shoulder again, Greg.
Oh, no. Holy heck. Now, it was dislocated a couple of weeks back.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Stephen. So the veteran, the champion, the superstar.
And it just happened innocuously again as we...
it just pops out.
It just
John.
pops out, yeah. And that's just tragic for the centre half, along with Luke Bowles, and Peter Deng takes the spot at left back. So,
So does this take the wind out of their sails a little bit? It was an immaculate start, no result on the scoreboard, but now they're having to reshuffle the chess pieces again.
Yeah, just got to resettle back in the game and keep, as much as you feel for Pacey, they've got to concentrate on the job at
Harry
hand.
Noon scooting onto the loose footy off the outside of his left, goes down that right lane. J-Dub chased. Hennessy knocked it away.
I'll tell you what, JW almost...
He's marauding tonight, the Dubster.
Yeah, it just looks like a man on a mission this evening.
He's got the throw. Josh Wilkins on that far side. He can do some damage. Biceps of steel. He'll launch the leather deep into the hot spot. Cale lets it ride. Nearly bounced for Shawnee. Drags it in. Back for Peter Deng. Ball spills. Harry's there. Luke Bowles, the left footer upfield. Sits in the breeze perfectly for Zara. Deep toward the corner flag. And a toe poke out of play. Pressure reliever for Pascoe Vale. So we restart.
Managed to rescue the ball.
Squares it for the Iceman. Traverses the half line. Left foot ambitious ball. J-Dub, is it? Or Shawnee. Back for Harry. Far post, Derek and Cahill. Yes. That is a beauty. Look at him, the roaring lion. Top cat. 33 gone, and boom, the Warriors are back in town, baby. And Tommy got 3 years second half last year, 1 in first half this year. What a beauty. What a beauty.
Great move. Great takedown by Sean Ellis. Great cross in by, who was that? The cross.
That was Shawnee.
Shawnee Ellis. And, wow, what a lovely...
They just see him.
Picked him out beautifully, and I reckon he'd love that sort of delivery every time, wouldn't he, Greg?
And the big lion, look, the big top cat, he's roaring, and you see after he scored the goal, I'm not sure who came, and he pumped his fist, and he gritted his teeth, and he said, yeah, that's what we're about. I love him. Do you love Tom Cahill?
Tom Cahill, I love what he brings.
But do you love him?
I love him as a player because week in, week out, Greg, he gets pummeled. He gets buffeted.
Yeah.
He works, the work rate that he gives is always 110%, if that's possible.
I don't know.
100% plus GST, Greg.
Shawnee. Well, good stuff, Harry. Zara tried to caress it into the path of the bad noon rising. Hennessy,
well done by
trouble, lurking. Harry, great stop. Great stop by Nick Feely.
His reaction save.
Oh, it was good stuff. Harry swings it outside, edges across the line, square ball in. And another chat. Well, I reckon it might have been 3 to half time.
Yeah, they were.
Finally, we've got, oh dear. Okay, so the stretcher is coming round now to collect Stephen Pace. It's coming past us as we speak. I'm not sure if we can get vision of that. No.
I think the camera angle's a bit...
It is, because John Byrne is about 3 stories up in the snow-capped mountain peaks of Pascoe Vale. And it's a beauty, a blockbuster. The barn is burning, Jay Fott.
It's on fire, Greg, at the moment because the Burgers, with a wonderful first half performance.
Luke Biles into the night air, back header on, danger. Ellis through traffic. Holy moly, that's got no call.
The referee says half time.
Wow, I tell you, you want to see
Very
that
close.
one, but it is half time. At CB Smith Reserve in Faulkner tonight. Love to have a look at that again. Are we going to get another look at that? Let's have another look.
Might have just a quick look as the players make their way off, but Sean Ellis, once again, wonderful skills.
I've seen him called for less, buddy. I've seen him called for less, but it is what it is, thanks to Windsor management. So mission half accomplished for the Warriors on the road tonight. At the interval, Tom Cahill, who has been, he's a warrior, isn't he, in every way conceivable, scored the only goal of the game on 33. And it's it could have been a 2 or 3-0 lead. It's not, John, but they've looked pretty good so far, the Mighty Warriors.
Yeah, controlled the game for the most part, and we're looking forward to a big second half here. And
the only, of course, downside to that first half, an injury taking Stephen Pace, and it's that blessed shoulder of his. Gone on a stretcher.
Yeah, thoughts go to Pacey. Hope he's well, and a valued member of the club and an absolute superstar. Yes, and it's been fairly much as we were, although
Davey Van Schip.
with a 1-goal deficit, you're always in the game, aren't you, Greg?
Oh, absolutely. Sliced up the middle lane. You got the open man. Far post. Santilli gets the equaliser. Lucas Santilli gets the equaliser.
Well, switched off, Greg, for a
8
minute.
minutes, second half, and Lucas Santilli had all the acreage in the world and all the time in the world, and he hammered it home. It's game on at CB
Well,
Smith.
they switched and they always had the man over. And
Look at him, look at him.
had acres of space, and Chris Eldoretti's going the wrong way, back in behind him. And
Gee
on
whiz.
54 minutes, Greg.
So Lucas Santilli makes it 1-1, and it is knife-edge stuff. We said this, John, it was a beauty last year in the second half here at Pascoe Vale, and it's on like Donkey Kong once again.
Well, they've got to now lift themselves again, Heidelberg, because really,
Sean
other than
Ellis drives through the hole. Loose ball down. J-Dub looks up, round the corner, runs outside Santilli, the goal scorer. Double team at Pascoe Vale, paid off.
yeah,
And they rumble clear. Obi stood his ground. Angle ball. Oh, well done by Zara. Then just needed to get it back for the skipper, and he did just that. Cahill, square ball. Biles, Harry from distance. No.
couldn't find the outright runner, but
Toe poke. Cahill. Outside ball.
Derek.
Lucas Derrick, the sheriff. Gets the 6 guns out and fires, does Lucas Derrick. And they'll come clear.
yeah, Tallarico
No,
there with a
Rahimi.
desperation clearance.
I know, I'm just an old goat having a whinge, but how do you even make Eden or Taylor that? Really?
Well, that's the only thing it could have been for was offside.
Oh,
Was Dumbalis
Dumbalis holding the
gets
small of
clipped.
his back. And Peter Deng gets the clearance. Harry in traffic on the deck by Obi. Cahill, good ball outside. Shawnee
Nice.
on his right. Cahill!
Oh, he's hit the
Oh!
post.
He got a hat trick in the second half here last year. He should have had one tonight twice.
Oh, wonderful
twice,
play. They've
twice the woodwork. He'll go down to Bunnings tonight and smash planks
Well,
because
Greg,
he hates wood
really,
so much.
they'll be ruining that one because that was superb play. They found Harry Noon finding Sean Ellis out on the right and a lovely square ball across the face of goal.
Oh, it was picture perfect,
and he
wasn't it?
should have gone back the other way, perhaps, behind the keeper.
You get a bit, but played at a breakneck pace.
Certainly in the last 10 or 15 at least.
Ellis was under the contest. Harry will keep Hennessy honest, and the ball popped out of play. That's off onto the old pitch here.
Yeah,
at,
the old
yes.
Faulkner pitch.
The
Many,
old Faulkner,
an
indeed.
old great...
Throw down the line. Ellis first time looking for Harry. Obi. Again. J-Dub. Oh, the skipper at midfield. There's his one near mistake for the game. Harry. Chest it down. Harry wants an open look. Harry, top corner.
Oh, what a goal!
That, my friend, is a belter, and the bad noon rises and roars on 22 minutes second half. Said before, John, we hadn't seen too many of those this season, but that
that's an
was
absolute ripper.
electrifying. Let's watch on replay. Holy moly, take your breath away.
We're right behind that. He opened up that left side and curled it in past Feely, who was scrambling away there but couldn't get there, Greg. And on the wing, that one was well judged by Harry Noon. And on 68 minutes, the Burgers retake the lead.
As a Warrior supporter, you live to see those moments. Harry Noon with an absolute first-class bona fide work of art, and it's 2-1 Warriors on 23 minutes second half. J-Fot, what? You love it, don't you?
that was
Do you love
superb.
Harry Noon?
We
Tell
were
me you
right.
love
I
him.
love
Say
that.
you love him.
I love
Say
it.
you love him.
I love the boy. the wild man.
The
Harry
wild
Noon.
colonial, the
bad
bushranger.
moon rising. And I'll tell you what.
Oh, you know, it was a full moon during the week, and that's what it is. It's got him going Lucas Derrick through traffic, steps and holds his ground. Ball out of play. It's a throw. Pascoe Vale there on the back foot again. Come from behind once. Now they need to do it again as we head into the last 21 of regulation of this monster round 14. Go right across the face of the goal.
Yeah.
See, we don't get the angle down here. John Byrne up there would have seen that perfectly. John Byrne would have said, nah, that's long gone. But from once again, we come to CB Smith and they just turn it on. It's
We've had some barn burners down here, Greg, and this
the barn has been burnt to the ground tonight.
And this has been no exception tonight. They'll get a chance through Hadjikostas, but
Oh,
look
Harry,
at Harry Noon.
Harry, look at him. I want that. Give it.
Spins out
He
of trouble.
doesn't get it. Off they go, Rahimi. This is last gasp time for Pascoe Vale. They've been terrific tonight too. J-Dub hammers it clear downfield.
Had no one to go to, but Feely will pick up that loose ball and they'll reload again, Pascoe Vale.
What a night we've had, and it ain't over till it's over. Don't worry about that, baby.
Oh,
Warrior
nice long
Nation
ball.
Television. Biles was there. O'Brien's there. They run it adjacent to the penalty area. Off Van Schip. It spins away. He gets a second look. They'll recalibrate. And in the end, oh, well done, Little Cat. He just came in. He was like the enforcer then, the Little Cat. And he went bang, 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 and they
Down
clear
the other
it.
end, and Hennessy.
So Hennessy, time clock, J-Fot.
Oh, it's 46 and a half, Greg. So,
Holy moly.
so it can't be too much longer, but there's 2.5 minutes at least. Oh, they've turned it over
big
now.
steal, Ellis, Noon. Good control. Harry, he can score from there. Wants the left again. No. Wants to thread it. Waited. Well, he's taken 10 seconds off the clock. Cat, left foot. He loves it from here. No. Stutter step. Wants to go again. Waits and...
Oh, he's put it away.
How about that? He might as well walk into centre ring and take a bow. The Little Cat has iced it at Pascoe Vale on this Friday night.
And
the Little Cat has iced it. Take a bow, Little Cat. What a beauty. What a couple of quality goals. What a result. What a W for the mighty Warriors here tonight.
Well, Harry Noon was teasing the defenders. Found Andrew Cartanos there, and Cartanos step over, and then plucks it into that near corner.
Do you love the Little Cat? Say that you love him on air.
Oh, the Little Cat. The little feline. Absolutely lovely play, lovely feet, and well, ices the win now for Heidelberg. And
so 47-40 played in this second half. So about 80 seconds of stoppage, and Pascoe Vale, they won't give it away, but they need two in double quick time.
And you know they're still going to come at it with
They
Heidelberg, but that goal coming.
Tommy doing the work back there. Talevsky, cool head, hyphenator, bomb. Hennessy, the last man in line. They keep possession.
Greg,
1 minute to play, J-Fot, 60 seconds or less.
Yeah, well, Greg, that goal coming about because of the turnover and the pressure that the Heidelberg team put on.
And we haven't seen them play with this sort of intensity for a couple of weeks now. Katanas
lovely ball.
goes left, right. Shawnee draws it in on his left. He's on his wrong right, if that makes sense. Last 60 to come at CB Smith.
Well, he's got Katanas
the game's
free.
wrapped up. The Little Cat wants his left foot, gets it.
He was sizing up the double.
It's cannons away into no man's land, deep into the darkened recesses of that far corner. And we've got 15 seconds to come. Pascoe Vale have been good, really good. Just not enough. Warriors brought A game tonight.
Obi again.
Obi MVP by a long mile. It's going to be too long for Shawnee. As we tick down, that's your 4 minutes, buddy.
Yeah, they might give it an extra 30 seconds
more,
for the goal.
No more. I've had enough. And the referee says clunk, 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 clunk. And the shutters come down on an absolutely monumental W from the Warriors. Just as they did last year, a different sequence of goals, but a thrilling second half. A couple of goals that they'll be etched in the memories. 3 points, second place reclaimed on the ladder. Quick recap. Tommy Cahill, wasn't he strong and tough and hard all night? Put Heidelberg ahead. Santilli with an equaliser shortly after half-time. Harry Noon steps up and paints a masterpiece. And then old Rembrandt, Andrew Katanas, he paints another picture out here at CB Smith. It's a 3-1 win, and I've seen enough to know that I bloody love this game, John.
Brilliant performance tonight, Greg.